Hi all, I'm going to take you through to how to do objective setting on GroupNet. So you put in your email, firstname.surname@connellys.ie, put in your password. If you haven't used GroupNet before, then the password is Connellys with a capital C, number 1, exclamation mark. So you go into HR, you go into reviews, and in this case, you go to your manager, your team. So for example, I'm going to go to Group IT. There's one team member on this, but if I was to have 4 or 5, you'll see the list of them there. You click on the particular team member, you go into view or edit, and the SMART objectives will come up, which I would have outlined in the workshops that I held over the last number of weeks. So you go into show behavioural competencies, which I talked about: leadership, effective and ineffective, communication, and flexibility and change. And you talk about them when you're setting your objectives, the importance of those 3 aspects within your objective setting. So specific, so you're putting in your specific objective, and again in the SMART objectives, there's a section there that will take you through what SMART objectives are, and measurable and achievable and time bound. So you go to specific. Measurable will be all the information that you include in terms of how you actually achieve your objectives. So that's where there'll be lots of content on who you're interacting with, the systems, technologies, so on. Achievable. So how achievable is it to set out your target, your objective, and relevance to actually your department, your manager's objectives, the group overall, and then the time bound. So you set the dates if it's a specific date that they have to achieve the objective, or reoccurring. So that's if it's daily, weekly, monthly, and so on. So you click on either or, and then you save your objective, and then the next objective will come up, and that'll outline how you fill it out again, SMART objectives. So once that's complete, as I said, then you move on to the next option, which comes under the behavioural competencies for the personal development plan. So you talk about what the employee themselves will fill this out once you've completed your meeting, but you talk about what the gaps are based on the objectives that they need to achieve. So area objective, activities, desired outcomes. So once they put that information in there, they include that. And then the next section is what you fill out towards the end of the year review. So you're looking at overall how they've progressed over based on their personal development plan. So as I said, within the workshops, your managers will all have achieved, and their objectives will be set out, and then they will set objectives. They set objectives with you, you set the objectives with your managers, your team members, and so on and so forth. So if you have any questions from an IT perspective, you can talk to Niall, who's been working on this, and you can CC me in. And if there's any questions from a HR perspective that you need support on throughout the objective setting, please do give me a call, pop me an email, talk to me face to face, and these objectives will be complete in the next couple of weeks. So I'd expect to see I'll get an opportunity to go into GroupNet and see that the objectives are achieved. And if there's any questions whatsoever, please do give me a call. I'll also send an email with all the information on it as part of the support for the objective setting. The remaining part of the interim and the end of year are greyed out, and I'll do a separate video of those closer towards the end of the year. But you'll get an opportunity to take a look and see how they look in terms of self-assessment and overall feedback towards the end of the year. So best of luck with that. Thank you.